If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
All right, so I got a guy that's actually excited to do some media. Give it up for Anoop Desai here. Yeah. Why Dodgers? Is that your spot?
Well,
you're the sports guy amongst the American Idol, so.
Chris and I, Sarver too, sort of.
Chris, well, hold on. Can I get started with this? This is a picture of Brian Roberts from the Orioles. Does he know that he looks just like Brian Roberts from the Orioles? Like, take a look. Brian Roberts gets tons of questions about looking like Chris Allen.
You know what? I'm gonna bring it up with him. Actually.
Take it, man. Take it.
Okay.
Sure, man. Take it. Give it to him. By the way, explain the big backstage pass there.
I can't show it to you. They won't let me show it to you. But someone stole my pass. So make you walk around with a big dunce pass. Basically to make you look like.
Did a fan grab it or something, or is it going to wind up on eBay? Seriously?
What I do every arena we go to, right after sound check, I run stadiums. So I run the stairs, and I set it down and came back 20 minutes later and it was gone.
All right, back to baseball. Dodgers. Your team? What's your team? You're a North Carolina guy, right?
Yeah. So
you maybe grew up Orioles, maybe a little bit.
I grew up Braves, sort of.
Okay.
Only because it's all they played on TBS when I was
right on.
Braves were, they were everywhere. But
see, the Orioles run home team sports in North Carolina. I thought maybe you got that.
It's if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm more of a basketball and
right on, sure. UNC
football guy. Yeah,
I can sing the Tar Heel fight song.
Can you really?
Yeah, I'm a Maryland fan. I've heard that in the last 2 minutes, getting our ass kicked too many times.
Well,
I'm a Maryland guy.
Y'all, I mean, like, every year there's maybe one game that y'all beat us at.
The Dean Dome. We got the first victory at the Dean Dome 20 years ago.
Yes.
Bias and all that stuff. So baseball, why Dodgers today? Just a gift?
We threw out the opening pitch at one of the opening week games.
Okay, sure.
While we were on the show, and they gave us a lot of free stuff. So
Dodger swag.
Dodger swag.
How's the road been for you, man? I mean, you were a guy obviously took this very seriously, want to do this for a living, and then how do you know that this is going to happen to you? Now you're out, you're running around with semi trucks and having girls scream your name, which has got to be pretty cool at your age, I would think.
It's not bad. It's not bad. We're trying to go along with the flow. I mean, I miss my family. I miss being at home, but there's something to be said for, like you said, being on the road. Sort of.
They didn't yell your name at Spanky's, did they? And Downton? No, they didn't do that, right?
You know what? I'm hoping for if you've ever walked by Spanky's that have the portraits of like Dean Smith, Michael Jordan.
You want to be on the Wall of Fame?
I want to be on the wall. Okay. I don't know if that's reserved only for
athletes,
sports guys,
right?
Because I think they had.
You know the weird part? Brian Roberts went to the University of North Carolina. He's a Tar Heel.
What?
He's a heel. Trust me.
No,
he's a heel. It's true. You have to get that to Chris Allen.
I will. I'll tell him.
Trust me, Brian Roberts took a lot of grief about looking like Chris Allen, during the month of April. So for you, future, give me what you're doing, because I think you went through a lot of genres. I know you're not going to be doing the Michael Jackson tribute.
Right.
We know that much, but other than that, and that had to be kind of a weird thing to be out on the road when that was going on too.
In retrospect, it was a very, knowing obviously what we know now. It was an honor to be able to do, but. It is what it is. But I want to move forward, making an album. Sort of pop R&B is my vibe, and I think that's better. I'm showing myself a lot better on tour than I ever was on my shows.
What kind of stuff do you perform out on the show here, out on the road?
It's a couple things that I did on the show. One song called "Mad." It's Neo's last single that I think really is sort of the stuff I want to go into. So I'm just trying to showcase what I do best, and hopefully from there that's going to lead to good things.
Tar Heel, Turk territory, right? Well, when you win, you get to go on national TV and brag about it, right?
Yeah. Well, that was the best part of the show is I was on the show when the Heels won the national championship, so I got to shout out North Carolina on the show, and I think Randy even said something.
It's fun to win, isn't it?
It's great to win. But hey, mad love for the Terps, especially against Duke. So
we can all agree on that.
All agree on that.
Anoop Desai.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.